Hey friends, my name is Steve Guttenberg and I am the Audiophiliac. I have a question. Are you engaged? I don't mean like married, engaged to be married. I mean like, are you engaged with your audio system? Are you into it? Does it pull you in, or are you disengaged? Do you find it hard to focus on the music? Because I think in the larger sense, that's what it's all about, right? Either your system is making you happy and you just want to keep listening to more and more stuff, or you're kind of bored and it's just not working. It's just not working, right? Okay. You know, that's the long-term relationship aspect of it, right? For me as a reviewer, I open the box, I listen to the product, and either there's engagement or there's not. Now, when there's engagement, that's good. It makes going forward easier. If it's not happening, the question is, do I continue? It brings up the side issue of why are there so few really negative reviews by me or by a lot of audio reviewers. And I think the answer is, well, at least for me, I'll speak for me. For Audiophiliac reviews on CNET or on this blog, you know, a lot of the products that I write about are made by very small companies that most people have never heard of, right? So if I get a product that no one knows about and it sucks, telling the world it sucks doesn't really help anybody because you don't know about it anyway. You're not going to buy it. It's completely irrelevant. So writing a negative review of an unknown product is a total waste of time. And there's that. Now, if I get a product that by a major company that I don't like let me think, Apple, when I kind of trashed the HomePod a couple of months ago, HomePod, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind trashing stuff that's going to be sold by a giant corporation that a lot of people are interested in. Yeah, I will put my 2 cents in and say, I think it's a dumb product for $350. Or the Google Home Max for $400, equally ridiculous, and I've said so. So I do write negative reviews. So let's see. Engagement. So there's this engagement, go, no-go factor in audio world. Now the thing is, sometimes when there's this, let's say, confusion when you start to listen to the product, let's say for a reviewer, right? This isn't necessarily going to lead to a bad end. And one of my favorite examples is the AudioQuest Nighthawk headphones. When those headphones came out, they didn't sound like other headphones that they were competing against in the $600 or $700 price range. They had this warmer, sweeter, more laid-back sound. They were less transient, you know, less bright detail, that kind of thing. And it took some getting used to. And I had a number of reviewers who called me or emailed me about them and said, "What's up with these headphones? They're supposed to be good. Why am I, not in?" And I said, "You just got to readjust your brain and say, yeah, they don't sound like other headphones, but that might be a good thing. They might sound actually more like the sound of real music. Real music doesn't have transient response, doesn't have detail, right? It's just kind of there." And that's really what the AudioQuest Nighthawks and Night Owls do. They just sort of let it be, It's a different sound. Now, that's to say you have to like that sound, but it's just like maybe you should try to see what's going on there. So there's that part, Just because it doesn't sound right at first doesn't mean... That just means it doesn't sound like everything else, really, or what you expect it to be. Let's put it that way, right? So it's complicated. This relationship between audiophiles and audio products is not a straight line. There's a lot of levels to it. There's expectations. There's placebo effect because it's beautiful or it's expensive or it's shiny or something, that you have this expectation that it's going to sound great or a certain way, and that expectation may be baffled and confused by what you're actually hearing. Years ago, when I used to sell Apogee speakers, full-range ribbon speakers at Sound by Singer in the 90s, they were really impressive looking, metal diaphragm exposed. And people would have expectations. Oh, it's a ribbon, it's fast, it's this, it's that. And then I would do the demos for people, and they didn't really sound like that. And they just kind of walked away and said, I don't know, because it wasn't what they expected it to be. So expectations, high expectations, can be the death to audio. Well, the sirens are coming, so then you know what that means. They're coming to get me, and it's time for me to go. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you like these videos, please like them, share them, do all that social media stuff.